And I'm going to start by creating a new project and setting up a new index HTML. Now, of course, if you're comfortable with creating a folder, then opening it up in your text editor, setting up index HTML, setting up the live browser and all that, you of course don't have to follow along. However, if you are still iffy on some steps, I would highly encourage you to do it together with me because that is the best way of actually engraving that in your brain. And I'm going to start by creating a new folder on my desktop. So I'm going to say new folder. And of course, I'll name this tutorial. As always, you can name this whatever you would like. And this implies that, of course, it is a JavaScript tutorial. Then I will go for the easiest option ever of getting my project to a text editor. I will just open up Visual Studio Code and drag and drop this sucker. Then, once that is done, you technically don't have to do that. Now, you do need to open up the browser, of course, where you'll see the results, but you don't have to set them side by side. In my case, it is easier for me to explain all the concepts that we'll cover by doing so. So that's why I'll open up the browser and the text editor side by side. Open up a new window, and then I'll use a Mac thing. Now, this is not Visual Studio Code. This is just Mac thing where I can set my text editor on one side and then browser on the other one. Then, of course, we'll need our homepage, so our index HTML. So in here, in this case, instead of using the icon, I'm just right clicking and notice I have an option of creating a new file. And you guessed it, we will name this index HTML, which is our homepage. Then we need our skeleton. But since we're experts and we know that Emmet comes pre-installed with Visual Studio Code, we simply add a exclamation point. Good, awesome. That's our skeleton. And why don't we change the title? Maybe this is going to be JavaScript basics like so. And the famous hello world. So heading 1 and hello world. Now, of course, I would want to see live updates as we are working with our examples. So let's right click, look for open with live server. And once we do that, we'll see our project displayed in the browser. And then just to test it out that everything works, right after the heading 1, I'm going to add a heading 4. And there I'm going to say, hello, people, like so. Again, I save with Command S. And right after hello world, I have my hello people. So the setup works. And now we can finally take a look at our first topic, adding JavaScript to our project.